Welcome visitors new and old to my channel, A Mandarin Wonderland, which documents my adventures travelling around England, camping in the back of my Citroen Berlingo called Betty. In order to amuse myself after what has proved to be a bonkers couple of years stuck in the house just like everyone else, I've decided to set myself a quest to visit unusual village festivals and events that have a history going back centuries or decades and are themselves returning after a couple of years of postponement. My secondary quest is to search for England's funniest places, the odd, the rude and the downright quirky, and give an explanation, when available, of how that road, village, hill or bridge got its name, a county at a time. Places you probably didn't know existed. I've already uploaded a couple of videos in the unusual events category, the Atherstone Ball Game and the World and British Marbles Championships. The first county to be ticked off my list was Sussex, and now is the turn of Leicestershire. Don't forget to subscribe and ding that bell so that you don't miss an episode. I'll introduce the county with 3 quick facts. The exact centre of England is claimed to be here, in the village of Fenny Drayton. I always thought that honour went to a village called Meriden near my home city of Coventry. However, it would all seem to be down to how you measure it. If you choose the furthest point from the sea, then Meriden is not far out. With 20 odd other claimants, I'll leave it to you to debate in the comments. For those of you that are cheese fans, the blue cheese Stilton originates from here, together with my own personal favourite, Red Leicester. The last king to die in battle, Richard III, drew his last breath in 1485 at the Battle of Bosworth. King Richard III lost to Henry Tudor, who eventually became King Henry VII, father of renowned King Henry VIII. The first place for this episode is the village of Norton juxta Twycross. Historically it has been known as plain old Norton, the name coming from the Anglo-Saxon word for a town in the north, and it has had a variety of spellings over the centuries. This new name came about as a way to differentiate it from the other villages in the county with the same name. Juxta is the Latin for near, and Twycross is another village about 2 miles away. Unfortunately, I couldn't seem to find the date of when this name changed to its current form. I found this village by accident. Whilst researching for England's rudest or funniest place names, there is not one but 2 that make the list from here, and they are literally around the corner from one another. Unfortunately, no amount of research could find the reasons behind the naming of either of them. If you know for a fact, please let me know in the comments below. Not far from Norton is Barton in the Beans. According to Wikipedia, this village started as Bartow, which means a farm with an estate. The in the beans bit was added later, as Leicestershire was once renowned for growing beans, particularly broad beans. The unpleasant sounding Flesh Hovel Lane is in Barrow upon Sour. Its name is said to come from the fact that there used to be an abattoir on the road, and the nearby Quorn Hunt used to take their horses there to be slaughtered when they were no longer useful. They would then feed the meat to their hounds. There have been more than one Butthole named roads in England. In recent times, the residents of Butthole Road in South Yorkshire clubbed together to pay £300, about $375 at the time of recording, to change the name to Archer's Way. The reason? There were too many people who couldn't resist the opportunity to drop their trousers and pull a moonie for a photo by the road sign. Not so for the Leicestershire residents of Butthole Lane in Shepshed, who were pledged to keep the name as is. The Yorkshire residents chose Archer's Way as the new name, as butt in this case doesn't relate to your rear end, but is an old term for a target. So this is where peasants would go to practice archery. It dates back to the 14th and 15th century, when the peasants were required by law to practice with their longbow every week. So that's a wrap for Leicestershire. Bit of a short one this time. If you think I've missed any that meets the brief, and there's probably at least a couple, or if you have any suggestions for other counties in England, please let me know in the comments below, together with a Google's map link. By contrast, I have plenty of examples already for Devon and Cornwall, episodes 3 and 4, including some searches that ended in failure for getting proper photographic evidence. If you're not from the UK and you have suggestions from your neck of the woods, again, please leave a comment below with a maps link so I can start building lists for possible future missions. Thanks for watching to the end, I really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more content like this, please encourage me by pinging that like button. To be notified when I upload the episodes for 3 to 6 for Devon and Cornwall, then Wiltshire and Gloucestershire, hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. It really helps me grow the channel by getting the best out of the YouTube algorithm that chooses my fate by deciding who and how many people it recommends my video to. Really looking forward to covering all the counties in turn as and when opportunities present themselves. It's certainly going to keep me out of mischief for quite some time. I'll hope you'll join me. Ta-ta for now. Catch you next time.